The final video in the sociology of education is quite a long video. We're going to be looking at the different theoretical perspectives on the education system in the UK, particularly in particular the functionalist and the Marxist view. The feminist view we covered in other videos. So here's the previous lesson on state schools. You know what to do. So if you're going to study education, you've got to start off by asking a question. How come we spend 6% of the nation's money on schools? We spend £60 billion on education. It's a lot of money. How come we will send parents to prison if their children don't go to school? How come in schools we don't teach how to make barrels, coopering? These are all questions you've got to really answer and think about, and sociologists do. And what's the point of schools? So functionalists, the functionalist view of the school system. The functionalist, our school system is a meritocracy. It's good because it's meritocratic. In more detail, you have people like Durkheim, one of the original sociologists, said that schools are a good place for socialization outside the family. So in us, we teach history, RE, English. These are common values, Durkheim would have said, giving you a sense of national identity. We teach English history, you teach various RE, Christianity to be taught, English, this is why we do Shakespeare. We are all being taught the same stuff. It's giving us a sense that we are one group. Parsons did a lot of work on this. He did some work on role allocation. He said, look, schools put people in the correct place, puts the right people in the right job, the ones they are most suited to. So the clever, hard-working people become doctors. And he teaches us the skills that society needs, Parsons said. We need people. We don't need Coopers anymore, so we don't teach it. We need people with computer skills. We need basic math skills to make the machine run smoothly. Parsons also did some work on how schools taught us about status and how status works in the functionalist system. Life's about individual achievement, and people that have to rely on themselves. So Parsons, the education system is about getting used to how status works. Individual achievement, rely on yourself. Yeah. So to a functionalist, our current school system is entirely positive. It helps the machine run smoothly. It tells us about our culture, finds us the right sort of job, teaches us how society works in terms of individual competition and how meritocracy works. Marxists completely disagree with this view. Remember, Marxists think life's a conflict between the bourgeoisie, the ruling class, the owners, and the proletariat, the workers, under a system called capitalism. In order to maintain their hegemony, their leadership, it's important for the bourgeoisie that the proletariat don't realise what's going on, that they are controlled. This Gramsci is the sociologist who came up with this idea. E.g., it's important to the bourgeoisie that nobody questions that private property really exists. No one thinks about it too much. That's hegemony. And to a Marxist, the school system is designed to keep this going, to stop the working class, to stop the proletariat thinking about this. So therefore, to a Marxist, the point of the education system is to create false consciousness in the proletariat. Yeah. So just while Bourdieu was talking about cultural capital, the system looks like a meritocracy, but it's got a built-in advantage for the middle class through their system of cultural capital. Bowles and Gintis, two other Marxists, said, look at the school system. People are graded, work is graded, work for reward, no choice of work, no enjoyment in work, accept authority, do as you're told, obey. This is getting you ready, if you're working class, this is getting you ready to be a good little worker. You're told by your boss if you're any good at your job. Your work's any good. You will get paid if you're good at your job. You don't choose your job. You don't enjoy your job. And school's doing the same. You don't enjoy the lessons. You don't have any choice of the lessons. You work because you want the grades. Teachers grade your work, therefore they're grading you. So, to a Marxist, the point of the schools is to produce good, obedient workers. However, if this was 100% true, then this video wouldn't be happening. GCSE sociology wouldn't be being taught. So, yeah, not 100% true for certain. Yeah. So you've got middle class schools like Eton College, the opposite. These boys have massive self-confidence. That's what their schools teach them. They're not going to be the good little workers, they're going to be the bosses. Yeah. An education system to a Marxist is called the giant myth. Meritocracy is one of the giant myths, they would say. We all believe it, we're all told it, and it's just not true. Yet we've been sold it. It's a giant myth. It's not a meritocracy. The children, the stupid middle class kids still do really well. It's a giant myth.